Are you ready? It's Friday Night Live with your hosts for tonight, JP Vape Reviews, Simon62, and Shrek Vape Reviews. Welcome to the Friday Night Vape Show.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the Friday night, and tonight's guest we have got Aidan Lil Bro Vapes. So,
thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, it's brilliant to have you on, mate. As well as that, we've got my co-host Simon62 and Shrek. So how's your week been, guys?
Yeah, quite productive. Blocked a sewerage pipe outside the house, so I had to get that sorted out.
God, that must have been a big poo.
Yes, I've told the missus not to go 3 times a day.
Let's cut down on the waters.
Had an electrical test today. Everything I needed testing. 5-yearly test. Did some gardening yesterday. Went to tip as well. So that's me done. So
I had my COVID jab on Saturday. Absolutely whacked me till about Wednesday, Thursday. Well, yesterday. So today I felt all right. I've been putting a gazebo up and a barbecue. So if I look a bit red-faced, it's because we've done a barbecue because the kids were like, we want to do it now. So, and then I've just jumped on the show.
Yes.
And up until 10 minutes ago, I were at work.
Yeah.
That's dedication, isn't it? Straight from work, straight on show.
Well, I'm going to go get some new tyres next week because, well, power's knocking me out of control. And every car now, I'll throw in 260 brake horsepower into it, and my traction control we're just going mental.
What's going?
What have you got?
No!
Nissan Duke Nismo RS with stage 2 kit on it, so it's bigger turbo, bigger chip, straight through exhaust.
It won't be very cheap for the tyres, will it?
I've got a tyre garage just across the road, so he owes me a few favours.
Oh, there you go.
So,
So
what we'll do is we'll see what we're vaping on. So who should we pick on first? I think we should go with the guests. So Aidan, what you vaping on, mate?
We've got the Lux Q in there. I've got some cheap 88 vapes, fresh blueberry, which I don't mind. Then we've got the Arbiter Solos, the new one from Oxford. Mouth to lung, direct to lung.
Oh, what's it like? Is it okay?
It's all right, yeah. It's not bad at all. And then I've got some Pod Squad's Minted Madness from Shy Tots. We've then got the Cyber RTA from Gas Mods with the Felmer. And in there, I've got some El Fruto, a little bit of... That's really nice stuff, that. The apple, and I've tried the cherry as well. That's really nice. Then got a tank, which I can't really show you, from Aspire, but in there I've got some of the new Rochford Project's Lemon Meringue.
Right.
And that's me.
Good.
So you're going to pass it on to me?
I'll pass it on to Simon.
Right, thank you. Right, what I'm on today, I'm a bit of a different setup today. I'm on the Oxford Origin X, and I've got the Blitz Ivo Mouth to Lung RTA on, the revised version. So review went out this week, and it's cracking flavour off this. So I don't know if you saw my review, Aidan.
I ain't checked it out yet.
The revised version is the same packaging as the original, and the air inserts were too loose inside the RTA.
Right.
What they've done, they sent out a pack of the correct air inserts and just sellotaped them on the cellophane of the original box.
And they've called it the revised version.
Yeah. So
that's Blitz for you.
Have they gone out of business? I don't know.
No, they're still going.
Right.
I was actually talking to somebody from them a couple of weeks back that is supposed to have some new stuff being released, but I don't know how true that is.
But I picked this up about 3 weeks ago. E-cig won 12 quid, so I can't complain. I like a bargain. Anyway, in that I've got some Cubano, rich creamy tobacco, so that's nice. Enjoying that. I'm on the Geek Vape Aegis Solo with Vandy Vape Berserker version 2 mouth-to-lung RTA. And in that, I've got some Best Sig Liquids Samson's Pipe. And last but not least, the Aegis Max Mod with my customised skin on. X-Vape Extra Miser version 5. And in this, I've got some of Shrek Vape reviews. Gingerbread latte tobacco, which between his cells, he kindly mixed it up. Now, I've been after one of these e-liquids for quite a while. So we're very happy with this. So we'll see where it takes us. I'm getting some review samples made up. So see where
you
we
never
go.
know.
So that's it, guys. So I'll pass it on to the mixing wizard, Gareth.
Who's that?
Was that?
Net Reality's not here. Right. Very quickly. There's only a few because I've quite literally just got in from work. Geek Vape Aegis Max with logo on skin, with Wire Ice launcher, with Crimson Seed in it. Reviews for the Wire Ice launcher because quite a few people have just got a load of them cheap. Is up on the channel today. So there's that. Then we've got the Titan PWM Mark 1 with the Ragnar on, with the Zeus Juice Black Ice, averaging about 300 watts. And then we've got my little 33mm pod on the Hog Re4 with a 0.2 build, and it works out as about 400 and odd watts. So good going. And I'll pass it on to
not my type of vaping, that.
Oh, it's Crimson Seed as well.
Well, that's my type of vaping, but
sponsored by Rotary Project, technically.
Yeah.
I buy it, he provides the products.
Right, thanks, Shrek.
I'll pass it on to you.
I am on the Brunel Mouth to Lung on the Freestorm Eco mod. In that, I have got Nasty Salts, and it's the Menthol Ice Mint. As well as that, I'm still on Mouth to Lung in the Digiflavor Z1 kit with the Siren 3 tank. And in that, I've got Virginian Cherry from the Juice Cabin.
ooh.
So, who wants to do chat? I think
I'll do it.
Are you doing it?
You'll do it.
I'll just finish this pint.
Right, I'll bring it up to the top. So we've got Mr. Hooked on Funk. Jay, how are you doing, mate?
All right, Jay.
Silent62. Net Reality, how are you doing, mate?
Graham.
Graham.
Oh, Graham Mabley. Yeah.
Yep. We've got the chair. So how are you doing, Bill?
All right, Bill.
Oh.
Mr. Anderson, how are you doing, mate?
Mr. Anderson.
Vaping Mank, how are you doing, mate?
All right, our kid.
I hope all your decorating's all sorted out, mate. Chris Doyles, how are you doing, mate?
All right, Chris Doyle.
Gaily Bops,
All right,
nice to see you in. Cheech, I hope you're going to be here
Cheech.
tonight because I'm in that
Yeah.
mood. And Free Rider Vapor, how are you doing, mate?
All right, mate.
Vapor Queen Becky, nice to see you
All
in.
right, Becky.
And
End up waving and my bingo wings start flapping.
Mark H.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I've got my barbecuing shirt on.
Well, they shot me right
Louis
down.
Fishing's in. Louis.
Yeah, Louis, how are you doing, mate?
Louis.
And I think that's it. So, for the rest of the people that comes in late, I hope you enjoy the show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And for the people watching on the replay,
Replay.
remember to hit that comment below, and they'll see it. I'll send you a nice little message as well. So, if you notice, I am on the JD Honey, so it won't take me long before I get nice and gobby.
So,
I must admit, I loved it the other way. I did say this on the Wednesday show. You seemed to just like relaxed when you'd had a couple of beers, and you were very, very talkative, and I thought you were really, really good. What did you reckon, Simon?
Oh yes. Yes, I remember that one. Yes.
Is that the one where it was followed by the Satday show and he did the bargains and it was like, smock where you don't want that,
Yeah, Crown 5.
Crown 5 leaks like a
No
bitch.
fucking, no point having it. It's a load of fucking shit. Well, it's how I say it. It's
Yeah,
how
the
it
fun
is.
shows when you've had a beer.
Oh, well, I always have to have a beer.
Well, it's just like your Saturday show when you're doing the 4.5 hours run.
Yeah, definitely
Oh,
better
yes.
piece.
Yeah, NG had to beat Black Cap's record of 4 hours 4.
Trouble getting guests on now. They don't like this 4.5 hour job.
Yeah, it's a long night, isn't it?
It goes quick while you're doing it. I don't know
Yeah.
how it is for watching it, so I don't know.
The thing is if you haven't got dead air and there's plenty to talk about, then you go for as long as you want. And I've seen a couple of times you've had other guests on that wasn't the actual guest, so other people have jumped on. That starts the conversation back off again, doesn't it? And so, like you said, that 4.5 hours doesn't seem that long.
Oh.
I said the 4 hours 4 minutes completely flew. And I mean, there were. Normally, the first hour, it's like getting to know the guests and, going through all the questions and all that lot. And then the second hour just kind of clicks and then it carries on. But with Flat Cap on and you were on, and
Brent came on.
Customs came on.
Did you?
And that just flew straight through all 4 hours, 5 minutes. And after it, I was like, looking at the clock going, bloody hell, well, that's 4 hours.
Yeah, well, I think I left it like just gone 10 o'clock. I think I left because I was going on Spice and Easy because obviously we were doing the charity walk, so we were pushing that. But I loved it. Really, really good show. It was nice catching up with Flat Cap as well.
I was surprised because I've contacted Gaz to say, oh, you don't need to come on straight away at 8. You can come on 9 o'clock. Come on for an hour. But 7:30 he was here, and he did it straight till 12:30, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
he had an education about PayPal, Will Pay, and Sage Pay.
Yeah, no, I think he was still going when I'd come off that other show, I think.
Yeah.
And he were on last week's show, even though it went for 4.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, popped on last week, guys.
Yeah, Bob Don with NG Bates.
I think it's good that having like an open house where you can, as long as you know who's coming on and you're quite happy with it, it keeps if somebody wants to just bob on for an hour,
yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
You've got that conversation, haven't you, going? And then if somebody else drops on, you've got something else to talk about. I think it works really well.
Yeah, we kind of did it on the Easter Sunday. NUBS weren't going to be on because Penny were working, and Mick wasn't going to be on late night vape show because Mick were working. So Ian above the clouds turned around and said, "Who wants to play out?" So we all basically jumped in, and then when it got to like the last 5 minutes of the show. Ian just turned around and said, right, we're going to wind it up, call it quits. I turned around and said, JP, do you mind doing us a favour? What, open your Zoom room? Yeah. Crack a peek going. We'll do after show. And then Mick came in on after show as well. So that was another 4 and a bit hour piece.
The ones that you don't, plenty of times I've done it with Mark, especially a few years ago. We don't do it so much now. We used to do the bros at home. So we used to just do an odd show on a Saturday afternoon, or if we were on a Sunday, or if he were here, we'd jump on and just do an hour and have a laugh. Which we should do that again, me and Mark. It's been a while since we've done it.
Can do.
So, like you say, you've been doing that walk for the charity last month. How's your legs been since?
I'll tell you what, my varicose vein on my left leg's proper popped out now. I'm telling you. I've got one varicose vein on my left leg, and that's proper popped out. But to be honest with you, I haven't. Obviously, I had a bit of a break, and then I've had the COVID jab, which knocked me for 7. So I've not been back out. I did enjoy it, but it just took a lot out of your day. And I know a lot of people say, "Well, I do that," but you know what? They'll do over 11,000 steps, but they do it in an 8-hour period. I think Mank put it up. I think he did about 22,000 in about 8 or 9 hours. And it's like when you're doing it all at once, it's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you've got the vlog to do as well. So it's 2 or 3 hours out of your time.
Have you lost weight, if you don't mind me asking?
A little tudgy bit, but not absolutely loads. A little tiny bit. I think I'm down to about 17.4, I think.
Do you get mucky looks from the dog then, going when we're going for these long walks again?
Yeah, yeah. See, I normally just set the dog down the track. He's quite happy at that, and I normally go about 1 o'clock in the morning when I've had a couple of beers, and then we come back. So that's what he quite likes. But yeah, he's been looking. Why aren't we going where? And every time you start putting your coat on in daytime now, he thinks we're off.
Yeah.
So, I'm lucky if I do 12 steps a day, and that's just to the toilet and back.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later, Gary Bob's big love. Yeah, it's well, I know the steps from the back of my kitchen to my front door and back are 58 steps.
Right. Yeah.
I tried to do it one day when it were absolutely peeing it down with rain, and we said we'll see if we can do it inside. But you just couldn't. I started getting dizzy
Yeah.
walking from door. But we raised, yeah, pub would be a bit better.
Ian,
2,200 quid we raised, which is really good.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, but awesome news, that, yeah. Cracking. Right, Ian, above the clouds. So,
Yeah.
have you got any further charity ideas to do in the future?
Well, my wife is doing one for our nephew Otis. He hasn't got an immune system, so the poor lad has to go every week. Well, they're actually doing it at home now. He has 2 needles put into his legs, and they inject. It's like an enzyme or something that gives him antibodies.
Right.
I don't know if you ever read like the boy in the bubble. It's that sort of thing. So Louise and her sister are doing a bit of a run. We haven't promoted it on. She has put some stuff on the Urban LBV thing. You can't just keep asking people to give money. So she's doing that with her sister. If there isn't an expo, I'll probably do Sober October again. We raised £2,700 last year, which was good.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I think
Cancer charities are close to my heart. With obviously with what Louise went through, we nearly lost Louise.
Yeah.
So they do a fantastic job. Macmillan, and obviously the last one we did was for Prostate Cancer UK, which was a shocking statistic. And I said it on a lot of shows that a man dies every 45 minutes of prostate cancer. It's just a shocking statistic. Right, that's just in the UK.
Yeah.
And like I said, a lot of blokes, well, my age or younger, they don't think about stuff like that, do they?
No.
It's like testicle cancer and all.
Yeah.
People don't check and stuff like that. It's a bit of a taboo with men, I think. Something like that down below, isn't it?
Yeah. How to do your ass and your balls.
Yeah.
If there's not a woman involved, you don't want your doctor, do you?
Yeah, it's more like
a woman doctor.
Is it still getting hard? Yeah, that's all right. It's still working.
I told the joke about 5 or 6 times about when I had my prostate, and a lot of people were like, "What's he on about?" The joke is that I went to have my prostate done, and doctor did it, walked back out, and then the nurse walked in, and the nurse went, "Who was that?" Everyone, what does it mean? But yeah, I think men don't go to doctors. I think the last time I went to doctors was I can't remember.
Pre-COVID?
Oh, way pre-COVID.
They quite literally turn around to me and say, "You've got to go and see a doctor. You've got to go to the hospital because you're the lad with the having the immune system problem."
Yeah.
I know exactly what it is because I've got the exact opposite. My body produces too many antibodies.
Right.
So if you want some of my blood, it might grow to be 12 foot tall, but if you can have
that's all right. That's all right.
It's the
enzyme. If you're looking for another Hagrid, he'd be in there, wouldn't he?
The description of it is ACE. And that's basically the system that produces all the antibodies, and my body's producing like 200 times more than it should be. So any allergy going around, I get it because my body mutates it. So I'm keeping well away from any allergies.
Yeah, we were COVID and that, but we were so lucky to find it because the poor lad had been suffering from his ears. Bleeding and stuff like that, and it were all to do. And we were saying, look, this isn't right. They were just giving him antibiotics and they weren't working. And he went to the chef. Louise's sister pushed it, and went to Sheffield Children's Hospital, and they found it. What he's got is like, I think there's only like 1 or 2 people in the country which the type that he's got.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so it's
with
very rare then.
With my situation, my eyes just went bloodshot red. My eyesight didn't go, but my eyes went bloodshot red. It's called uveitis. So anyway, they did the blood test. They found that the ACE level was through the roof, and then I had like MRIs, CT scans, everything, and it turned out I got sarcoidosis, which apparently isn't very popular in the it's not a key thing.
Yeah,
but
it's not a. No, it's but like you said, men don't go, do they? They don't go to get checked. They don't.
I only went because my eyes were bloodshot red. I was like, this ain't right.
When you get to 50, I don't know. I don't think you're 50 yet, Aidan, are you?
No, I'm 42.
Right. So 50, you go for like the same for like an MOT, and then every 5 years after, you go for a follow-up sort of thing.
I did actually get a telephone call just as the COVID were just about to start for me to go for an MOT because I'd just gone over 40.
Right.
Or I was over 40.
No. Oh, I started at 50, so...
Yeah, they phoned me up, but obviously they cancelled it, obviously with the COVID kicking in.
Well, I was supposed to go for a yearly for your cholesterol and all that, because mine had crept up and they cancelled that, so I haven't been for a while. So...
A lot of people haven't been anywhere, have they? The garden and Tesco's.
I've got to have a MOT when I'm 45 because I'm a coach driver. Coach drivers, when they get to 45, have to have a full MOT, and then up to every 5 years, up to 70, and then
every 5 years.
Yeah,
that's what Louise's. That's Louise's dad. He's what would he? Well, he's 28, so he's 52. He'll be. No, he ain't. No, 62. He's 20 years older than me. Yeah, so he'll be 62. He's an HG. What he does is he works for Scania, so he works in the yard. He takes all the lorries now for their MOT.
Yeah. So he's got to have a license. So he's got
yeah.
to have,
but he used to be a car transporter. He used to drive them, and then he went into this job. But he also has glaucoma, so he has to have that tested all the time and all.
That's not good.
Like Tavish is in the house. All right, James, how are you doing, brother?
James.
Hi, James.
It works, by the way, James. I asked James what the lowest ohmage I could put through it, and he told me.
Oh, JP, is it questioning in little bro now? Or was it like I got onto it?
We got carried away, it's everything.
So, Aidan, I've already questioned you before in a couple of lies, I think.
You have, yep, you have.
I've already asked you some questions, so I don't know. I've just picked a few out here. So, if you were not doing vape reviews on YouTube, what other products would you like to do? I don't know if I've asked you this.
No, you aren't. No, and I don't think I've actually been asked that before.
Right, yeah.
What products? I'd probably do stuff like speakers and things for the music sort of side of things, mics, like I said, speakers, systems that use programs. I'd probably do something like that.
Right.
But if channel wise, I've got Irving LBV, I would probably do a little bit more with that.
Yeah.
But if products wise, would be music stuff.
Yeah. I've already asked you this one. Have you got another charity idea to do in the future? Where you've mentioned that you'll be doing your Stop October.
Yeah, Sober October. That's if they're into Expo one.
I'm tempted with Vegan January then.
No. That might be worse than stopping drinking.
I'll do Danny's Desert Island question. Name one mod, tank, RTA and liquid you take on a desert island. One setup.
RTA, I would probably take. I'd want a mouth to lung setup. I'd probably take the Pandora, which I've always liked. Really, really good. Juice wise, I'd take. I'd say Rochford Project, but I wouldn't. I'd want to take something like a menthol with me. So it could be anything mentally. I'd probably take something from Wilder West. Mod wise, I've always loved this as well. The Cold Steel 100. It's a lovely little mod. It takes 21700s, 2700 and 18650s with an adapter. I'd probably take that with me as well.
Right. They were cheap a couple of weeks ago. The Cold Steel on Amazon, 20 quid a pop, I think.
Well,
I think they were. Yeah.
I've had mine for a long. I can't remember when I did the review. It's going to be a couple of years, so I've had it for a good couple of years. Really, really nice.
If you could be somebody from the past or now, a famous person for the day, I mean, if you could be a famous person from either now or the past for a day, who would it be and why?
Robin Williams. I just think he's a very, very funny man. Not only is he an absolute fantastic stand-up comedian, but he's a very good actor as well. He's one of these people he can light up a room, or if he's on a chat show or something like that, he was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'd be Robin Williams.
Right.
Good choice.
Not
mate.
Robbie Williams, Robin.
Yes, Robin Williams. Who sadly passed, I don't know, it's a while since he passed away, isn't it now?
Yeah, I think it's about a couple of years, I think.
Yeah. So, what about you, JP?
I've never really thought about
Yeah, I thought I'd throw an oddball in.
that. Yeah, it's something I don't really think about.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, something off the top of your head.
Oh, I don't know.
Wouldn't it be funny if he says Steve from work?
Yeah, Steve from there. It always pulls some heads type thing. Anyhow.
Ask me, I didn't even hear the question.
Gone blah, 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 blah.
Past or now, a famous person, he could be in their body for a day, who would it be? I was going to say,
Fucking hell, isn't it?
No,
You're struggling
prepared.
here on this cast, Simon, aren't you?
He's hard work, innit? Come on, I've only just finished work. If it was a Saturday show where I'd be nice and chilled and relaxed, I'd be able to answer that. But at the minute, head's a shed.
Let us know in chat as well who you'd be.
Yeah. Got quite a lot of Spanish.
You know
in
who
there.
McTavish would be, wouldn't we? Be Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
oh, yes.
What, with their rockets?
Yeah, sat there flicking his hair. No wrong with Dolly's rockets. Abdul said he'd be Elton John.
Abdul's lucky because he's bad from Saturday show.
Is it? Well, that's no sacrifice then, is it?
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You never know, he could be the Rocket Man.
On the end of my foot.
Yeah, be flying through the air like the candle in the wind.
Right, I've got some quick fires for you then. Mouth to lung or direct to lung?
I like
I know
both,
that
but
one.
to be honest with you, I'm a little bit more keen on mouth to lung. I like, in fact, I'd say in between. I'm a restricted direct to lunger.
Yeah. Nick Salt's a free base.
Nick Salt's
Yeah. Brown sauce or tomato sauce?
tomato sauce,
Amazon Prime, Netflix.
Amazon.
Shower or a bath?
If you were up to when I were about 30 odd, I'd have gone shower, but now I've got a bit older. The bath's a lot better.
Well, we can't do it. We've only got a shower. We haven't got a bath.
Oh, I bet you. Do you miss the soap?
Mrs. missed a bath, yeah. Mrs.
Oh.
misses a bath.
Especially when you got,
Gareth-
especially when you got dodgy knees type thing. It's that soap
Yeah.
type thing, you know, to get the heat
Gareth
back
loves his bath, Aiden.
Does he?
He falls asleep in it for 2 to 3 hours.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Depends when water runs out. But saying that, I have to put an inch in because with Archimedes' theory, once a big landmass goes in, the
Yeah.
water can up a minute.
Oh, McTavish says Marilyn Monroe.
Ooh. Boop boop be doo.
Not
Oh, no,
bad.
that would Betty Boo.
Oh, Vaping Bank, AC/DC.
What, all of
The
them?
whole group.
Oh,
He's going to be a
Oh,
schizophrenic band.
right, tea or coffee?
Black coffee.
Black coffee. So, Costa or Starbucks?
Costa.
Costa, yeah. Football or rugby?
Football.
Do you support a team?
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Not Doncaster then. You've got a soft spot.
They are my second team. I do take the young uns to watch them when we can, maybe a couple of times a year.
So have they got a new stadium now?
They've had it for quite a while. I think
No.
the
New York.
Chemo Stadium. They've had it for quite a while.
Oh, Chemo.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
thinking
moved
of
from
Rotherham,
Bel-
aren't I? Thinking of Rotherham, New York Stadium.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the move from Bellevue. I bet it must be 2005 or something like that.
Yeah. Motor car or motorbike?
Car.
Have you ever ridden a motorbike or?
Yeah, I've ridden both. My sister taught me how to to ride both of them, or drive one and ride one.
Right. Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Pepsi.
Fish and chip supper or a Chinese takeaway?
I like them both, but I'd probably go for a Chinese.
I do. Oh, Chinese.
Yeah, I like them both. I love it. See, we've got a really good chippy on York Road, and we order from there, and it's not greasy. The chips are done properly, and I love a good chip supper, but I also like a good Chinese. The only trouble is it's really expensive now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do they do collops?
Yeah,
Like collops is just a big potato slice in batter.
Collops.
Yeah.
And then proper fish cakes, what they can make with 2 big slices to make potato fishing.
Yeah.
What they call we call them bits, the little
fish bits or scraps we call them.
Scraps.
scraps.
Yeah,
And what do you call
scraps or bits.
Fish tea, I call it a tea. We've had this before. Tea cake, or a fish butty, or a fish what?
Well, you call it a butty, but it would be a bat.
A
scuffler.
Yeah.
My size is a scuffler.
A scuffler.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah, next time we should have a shoebox kebab.
Yeah.
We've heard that before.
Yeah, unless it's
but
man.
yeah, it's a bat. But then, like, if you go like Manchester way, it's a barn, isn't it?
And tea cakes and scone. You know, don't start that one.
You get your Wigan kebabs as well, don't you? Where they're a bat or a barn with pie in it.
There was something floating around. I think it was yesterday. Where was it from? Bolton Bury. Picture of I call it a snicket, like terrace houses, and then
Ginnell, footpath.
Ginnell.
And here we go.
Yeah, well, you see, we always used to call a snicket where it not in between houses, but it was sort of like we'll go down the snicket. But then we had a Gennell, what was between 2 houses.
Ginnell. It's a Gennell down in like Sheffield.
Ginnell, yeah.
Yeah, Ginnell.
I know a lot. I know a couple of lasses down Sheffield. And it's like, yeah, you just come down Gennell.
Well, we said Gennell, like you did.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What, passageway?
Yeah. Sheffield, South Yorkshire is Gennell. Don't ask me how that comes about, but it's like saying snicket, footpath, whatever. Everyone's got their own little different twang with it.
So, Aidan, have you got any other hobbies outside of vaping, barbecuing and stuff like that on your music?
I love my music, but
I know that.
My sort of relaxed time, other hobby is snooker or maybe pool, but I play a lot of snooker. I could play for hours and hours and hours.
Which you haven't been able to do for God knows how long.
No. And I'm really lucky having the club over the road as well. I nip over there in an afternoon and all lads are there and we have a good old knock around. I can play frame after frame after frame.
Have they opened for selling beer outside then?
No, because they haven't got any beer garden or anything like that. Anything of substantial size to do it.
Well, my next door, quite literally next door to me, Conservative Club. They've actually set up the bowling green. It's it's quite literally a 3/4 bowling green, and what they've done is they've pallets all over the top.
All right.
Put things out, but it's club rules. So if you're not a member, feck off.
That's a bit I love about that, mate. Is when you're a part of a club, you know everybody who's in there. Obviously, you can sign people in and stuff like that, but it's a safe environment. You know that if somebody does something, they're going to get lobbed out and barred. And well,
or booted.
It's us younger ones that are
and it's
younger ones that throw them all out. The committee are about 100-year-old.
Yeah. And it's cheaper beer as well.
Yeah, a lot cheaper beer, and that's the whole thing. And a lot of people don't realise you own a part of that club. You pay your membership. It's not our club's not owned by anybody.
So going back to your singing days, band like when you were going around these Weckermen clubs, are they still existing? Most of these clubs, or some that shut down?
There's loads. Absolutely loads that have shut down now, and that started happening probably. I don't know, about 2006, you just started to see the decline. The smoking ban obviously didn't help it.
Yeah.
And a lot of clubs had it where people had been doing the backhanders and one bingo draw for the other one, and they took so much money out of the clubs.
Yeah, but a club's more of a community aspect, isn't it, rather than a pub, I'd say.
I don't know.
Because they put turns on and like I say,
I agree. That's what how it works. Your dad went to club, you followed your dad, and your granddad went, and
yeah.
Again, with that, I think a lot of the committees got lost in it and didn't really bring the young ones on as they should have done. Yeah. But I think society's changed a little bit as well because the kids just want to get off the nut and I think when they changed the drinking hours, 24 hours. Yeah, I think that spoiled everything because even somebody who were a big drinker had go to there at 7 o'clock. Say in the afternoon, you stopped at 3 o'clock and you'd go home.
Yeah.
Where now you can do it for 24 hours straight through.
Yeah. It's like that with the Sundays though. There was a short period of times where you was able to drink type things.
It meant you went home and had your dinner. Des, you went and had your dinner with your wife, and then you were back out at the club at 7.
Yeah, I stay at pub, and my local pub, which is the same distance that Connie Club away from me. The club's great, and community and everything, but the pub, the locals, the regulars, and the landlord and the landlady, it's like a club community.
Yeah.
Anybody else walking in, they get treated like anybody else, but everybody that's local gets treated proper. So on a Sunday, I always go to I'm saying always pre-November, go to the pub, have me Sunday dinner, staying there, having a session with landlord. Tomorrow Sunday I'll be doing the same, but we've got a separate area segregated from the pub. So everybody else sits outside out front at the pub, and we all sit in what was the smoking shelter.
Yeah.
But we've got a bowling club down the road, and I haven't been for years, but I can remember going in there, and women weren't allowed in the snooker room or the games room. But eventually, I think they changed it because the blokes were in here playing snooker all night, leaving the wives in concert room, and it didn't work out.
There were a lot of clubs, Huddersfield Way and Leeds as well. Leeds were really bad for that up until I'd go back to say 2012 when I sort of stopped singing. They were, and I tell you, one of the clubs were Bramley, Working Men's Club at Leeds. They never let women into tap side.
Weird, isn't it?
It was like we're not long back. The club over at Road, women couldn't go on the committee either, but they changed it because they thought obviously with everything that's happened, which they should let women on committees. I think they probably run it better than men, to be honest. But they start letting women onto the committee.
Teacher just asked a question. What's little bro's highest break? Is it 15 pints and chocolate?
Yeah, my highest break is about 69, something like that, 70. I'm constantly knocking in I'm an amateur player. I'm constantly knocking in like your 30s, 40s at a constant level. So you've only got to do that. You've only got to do that a couple of times, and it's over.
Well, teach some. Must play darts because 180 is
180, wrong game.
Right, JP, I think we've run over. Is it bargain time?
Yeah, it's bargain time. So we're going across to Simon's corner shop to see what bargains he's got this week.
Put that up there.
And he doesn't half like trying to find a bargain, this lad, doesn't he?
No, he likes to find things that's free.
Me, but...
So we're on new vaping today, and this is April mega sale, 25% off site-wide. Use code April. But these are the hardware deals on here now. So, which is the one I saw? So, R-Trip Pal, $15.99, 24% off.
That Aegis Mini's not bad for $28.99 with a tank.
Yeah, suppose not, yeah. You've got your Aegis X 200 watt mod, $35.99.
Around 700.
Yeah. Molicel P42A, 21700, $5.99.
The Berserker V2 is not bad for 18 quid.
Is that a pack of two, or is it? That's
pack of two, that. $8.99.
That's not bad at all, that.
That's okay, that, isn't it? Yeah, I've got some.
Batteries.
Yeah, the Vandy Vape Berserker version 2, one I've got here. Yeah, $17.99. No, I saw that one, the Geek Vape Zeus Sub-Ohm, that one £9 something last week. I saw that one. Then you've got some e-liquids. So
That's
I don't
not
know
bad
if these
for Cola Ice, $1.49.
yeah. Vampire
Is that
Vape,
freebase as well?
Yeah, 6
Will be.
milligram.
Mixed salts are always more expensive.
Yeah.
That for the Fallout salts is not bad for $1.99 either.
Yeah,
I don't know
they'll be
what it's
very
like because
close
I've
to
never
sell
tried
by
it before.
date.
Right, where's that other one? Right, we're going to my next one. This is a Dinner Lady. Now they've got a clearance on. So look at some of these. Now the apple sours, that's the old bottle design. Now a couple of these are near the end of the date sort of thing. So 99p for these. I don't know if you've had any of these, Aidan.
Yeah, I've reviewed a few for vape delays. A lot of them always used to taste like cardboard to me.
Right.
As the
I don't know
special.
if they've changed anything, but yeah, they're a massive company. I think they were the first ones to go into Tesco's. Asda.
Asda, they were the first one to go to Asda.
Quite a range on here. Now I don't know if this is a good deal.
What's that?
Meapod.
Oh, you took
$11.96.
that.
Yeah, that's not bad. Again, no. In fact, I got rid of it. I had one of the original ones. They're all right.
Oh, these are disposables, these, aren't they? Yeah. Right, what next one? What we got next? UK, when it comes up. UK 6 store, I'd look on here now. These are like kits together.
They're like a bundle.
They're like a bundle.
They always do bundles. They've been doing UK e-cig stores. It's basically based outside Wembley Stadium, and they've been going quite a lot of years. But I haven't used them recently because, well, I haven't used them in the last 5 years because I found places better.
What's that? Vaping Outlaw. That's not bad for $10.99.
What's that? Where's that? $10.99. That one. Oh, that Black Scorpion Flip RDA. Bandy Vape Capsule RDA, $7.99. So, you can go through that. There's quite a load of stuff on the web pages.
I'll tell you what, Sam, you know, on your trips round when you're looking at these, if anybody in chat as well finds an original Nautilus, the 5mm one, I'm looking for one of them.
Original?
What, the glass one?
Yeah, the glass one, which were a 5mm. I'm looking for one of them.
I think I've got one in garage, to be honest.
Mate, if you want to sell it, let me know. It's not
I'll
actually.
have to dig it out.
Yeah, I say it's for my dad. He's got so many of them, but one of them's just broke. He's bent one of the chimneys. And that's what he's used since he's ever stopped smoking.
I take it as one of his favourites then.
Here. So these are more or less the same what's been on it every week. So that Aspire knife tank. Have you got that one, Aidan?
No.
No, it's a £10 there.
That's not bad.
There's that mod here, a bit like the one Deco mod. That's still $12.99.
That's not bad
Deco
mod.
Mod's really good again. It's that's a 21700, isn't it?
Yeah.
It takes both. The 18650 as well.
Yeah.
So
I think Flat Cap had his on theirs, Vape Styling.
So you've got the mix there, $34.99, but there's no battery with that. But if you go on to Aspire, what is it, outlet page? What do you call it?
Official vendor.
Yeah, no, it's
vendor.
UK Aspire vendor.
You still get that with $29.99 with 18650 battery.
Yeah, and it's Aspire's own battery. And as well delivered, it will be $34.99, but you get the battery as well. But you can choose all the colours there.
And
Aspire Nautilus GT tank $9.99.
And the going back to the battery with the Aspire battery has been rated by Mooch as as a good battery.
Right.
It's actually said it is a good battery. It's not a rewrap.
Right. So I've gone to my old favourite is Sig One.
Really good site then.
Which here, guys, they do a price match promise. Now I don't know if you've tried this one. So I were after the Vapex Meteor, what Shrek Vape Reviews has got, and on here it was £42.99, and over at New Vaping it was $35.99. So if you go on that price match promise on any item, put your teeth back skit, and you've got a form at the bottom, and put in where you've seen the cheaper price, and they'll come back to you with a discount code, and it's there for you. So I've got that at the same price as new vaping and free delivery. So I don't know if any of you guys know.
No, they're really good. That
So,
they are a good company, and it gets there. Them and Vaping 101.
So we've got some Pool Drag Max, 30 quid. That's not bad, is it? If anybody
No.
ain't got that. Just a shame about the leaky coils though.
Again, they're a little bit hit and miss. That you get some
Yeah.
people that say that mine never leaked. It's like I got the Prime X, not Prime X, the Drag X
Yeah.
Plus. Yeah, Drag X Plus. That never leaked.
So I don't know if you've had this
But then
one.
Big D has a lot of issues when he's trying to sell them as well, because the amount of people that come back with leakage. So,
With what? Sorry, I had to bob out.
with the PMP coils.
No.
That's the Apex, that's what I got today. And that tank, that's going to be $21.99, that Blitz Ivo tank, revised version. I see this Times Vape Ambition Z Vapor, that's an updated version, so I don't know what were wrong with that one. So $9.99, you've got your Illusions Vapors, $4.99.
They'll just be clearing out space for new
Rice
stuff.
Launcher, $18.99. What Gareth's got there? Just put his review up.
Yeah, I got mine for £8 from somewhere, but I think they're sold out by now. I know JP put them up on NUBS.
Yeah, and I can't remember which site it was. That's the thing.
Devox Angus Mesh IDA kit, $6.99.
Benny Vapes has got one of them. He rather enjoys that.
So yeah.
He does recommend them.
So Og Vape VX 217 kit, £30. Now, well, there's some faults for that when it first come out.
Yeah, I reviewed it. I've still got it down there. Dual 21700. The battery door was a little bit janky on it, and also the wheel, because you have a wheel that you joggle, or toggle, should I say, which is not joggle, toggle, which is down at the bottom. That's a little bit funny as well. You can't just do it with one thumb. You have to like hold it like sort of that way to do it. And then you've got the fire button. If you don't catch it in the right place, then it don't fire.
The Whirlpool Alpha Zip mini kit. I've got this kit. It's a cracking kit, internal battery. So I just use the mod. I want too keen on the matte tank, but $24.99. I really like the mod on that. So that's a good bargain. What we got out here? Fatality M25 by QP Designs down to $44.99. Ugly Druga 2, $8.99. So they've always got deals on here, haven't they?
Yeah.
These are bundle deals. So SX Mini with the Kazuka Unlimited. I've got that tank. I don't get.
I've got the tank. I've got the mod. The mod's good. If you use the SX chips, it's a cracking tank. You can bang a Ragnar on it, and the fidget spinner doesn't move, and then you can just bang some glue on the other fidget spinner.
So side by side here, I don't know much about this one. I just don't like the look of it with that cage around it. You can buy separate cages. So I think that's it for me. So let's stop sharing. But it's hard to find these bargains. They seem to be the same for a week after week.
Yeah, I think now obviously we're getting into the summer. There's going to be quite a number of releases, so I think they're going to be shifting a lot.
Yeah, to get old stock to get you in, don't they?
Yeah. What were you showing, Shrek?
I will show it Meteor that Simon were on about.
Just have a look at the bottom of that Meteor.
You get there's a charger with it. But I ain't bothered with that.
Yeah, I watched your review, and I also watched Salford's review on it. And Salford said that he timed it, and it went up to so far, and then it still took about an hour and something to charge.
Yeah, I spoke with Apex. They're actually considering sending me newer products before everywhere else, because America gets them 2 months before us, and as we all know, America's basically shit out of luck when it comes to vaping. But they've actually said what we're sorry about your problem, laddie daddy 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 da. We agree that the charging base kit should actually come with the plug. Now I've looked on Amazon for a 45-watt plug, and you're looking at 40 quid.
Yeah.
So for the to be honest, the charging pad actually charges it quicker than just the USB. The same USB lead, if you put it inside, into it, takes a lot longer to charge than putting it into that charging pad.
Yeah.
The charging pad actually does charge up quicker, but it doesn't do it lightning fast like they reckon, because it needs a 45-watt USB plug.
So it's everything that they see with the Vapex people. They in the UK they don't really use reviewers. They use influencers on like Instagram and stuff like that. So they'll send the mods out to them, so they keep sending pictures and stuff out. They don't send it very much to reviewers.
No.
Yeah, well, they've actually said when they send out to America, they'll forward some to me. They haven't said how many. They haven't. They might send me one item. They might send me a few items. If they do send me a few items, I did say to them,
CJ,
I'll give them to other reviewers.
Yeah. That's the
And
game.
they're like, yeah, fine, crack on. So whatever.
You've done the review for the geezer at Santia.
Yeah, I'm not doing the geezer, which leaks
I've
like
got that one. But that's only the first product, isn't it? They're a bit like Oxford when they first come out, I think.
Well, there's the geezer or the geezer. There's the
That's
geezer
your
1.5 because they brought a remake out which didn't have the top fill, so you ended up with it running out the other side. They brought it out so it just had one port on the top, so once it's full, it's full.
Yeah.
And that kind of went down well. The Geisha S, which I have, which is it's with me in my work bag. It's my backup. It don't leak. I've had it on its side. I've had it upside down. I've had it in every bloody angle going, and it has not leaked a single drop. And the coils go for 2,000 proper drags. I've got big lungs, so that's 2,000 hard fucking drags.
Yeah.
It's not like oh, just put it to your lips and take a little mouth to lung off it. It's a full-on deep throat job, lung hit. And then Meteor. So I think Danny thinks so as well. We think they might do a bit of a collaboration with Oxford. They do the battery, they do the mod, and Oxford do the tank. Could be a possibility.
See, that's not the first product though. The Meteor that they've released.
No.
They've got a few in there.
Yeah.
Why would Oxford not? Obviously, after you've got the pods and the mods that they've released, which I don't think have been too bad.
The tank.
Why would they want to go with them?
Because, well, for battery base, innovation, new companies.
I think obviously Justin Lai he's got his own background obviously with Geek Vape and stuff like that. I think they'll just go strength to strength. I think they'll be one of the biggest companies out there eventually over the next couple of years. Because I know they've got a couple more products. I know they've got the Solo, the Arbiter Solo, and then they've got a couple more mods coming out as well.
Yeah. So direct lung and mouth tongue, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can change it on the top. You can move it on the top like that, and it's got different airflows around the side as well.
Yeah.
I think they've got another version. I think there's another version that's coming out of it. I think the ones that they've sent out to the reviewers, they're going to be doing a couple of changes to it.
Right. That's right.
So we're coming over to the time where we'll do the review of the week. So what I'll do is I'll play the video and hopefully you'll enjoy it and agree with us. So there's 7 this week. So
7?
7 this week. So
you'll put an extra one in.
I have thrown an extra one in.
Oh Jesus!
Who's the extra one? It can't be me. I only put the wire rice once.
Right, and here we go.
Right guys, welcome to the channel. Right, today's review is the DigiFlavor Z1 SPS kit. What's up guys, we are up top. We have the DigiFlavor Z1 SBS kit. Welcome to the channel guys, and thanks for watching the downloads section and the rebuild for the Siren 3 RTA, which comes as part of this Z1 kit. So yeah, you're getting a lot of stuff for your money with this one. It was kindly sent over from SourceMore for the purpose of the review. So if you want to check it out, head over there because they do very reasonable prices guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's a quick review for a new pod kit from Smuck. It's going to be of course this one, the Acro pod kit. Now the Acro is going to be really small, I must say. It's going to be a really thin pod, showing it more when you're up close. It's going to have a 1000 mAh battery built in obviously. Okay, here we got a box for the Acro kit from Smuck. On the front, picture device itself, tells you mine's green silver, usual nicotine warning there. I've already opened this box. Inside it we're going to get a few things. Going to get a little QR card and a little QR scanner. So yeah, back up top with the Acro. It's the same coil obviously in the same pod. Firing this one at 12 watts. Quick vape.
Persecution, retribution, gotta get away. For control and mind control, I've gotta get away. Locked up and I've had enough, that is what you say. Hide away in dismay, live to fight another day. There is no doubt, figure it out, and bring them down. There's nowhere to hide.
Yo, people, welcome back to another hardware review, and we are back with Aspire. This time we're taking a look at the Nico RTA. So, just before I show you around the tank, I did show you what everything that you do get in the box. You do get the baggy of spares and your O-rings and your screwdriver, etc. But also in here, they've given you these bits of plastic or bits of rubber. They call it rubber bark, 2 bits of rubber bark. I have no idea what these are for. So if anybody does know why these have been put in the packaging, please let me know. I don't know whether it's so you can cut your own O-rings out or what. So that was an up and closey look of the Nico RTA from Aspire, and it is from their Prestige range, and you can tell why it is really well manufactured. I do like the look of it. Let's go top to bottom like we normally do. It comes with 2 drip tips. It comes with the Wizard drip tip, as I call it.
Hello. So welcome back to Munchkin Reviews chat. It's the Oxford Velocity, which is a pod system. It does, however, have a 510 connection, so you can add rebuildables onto it, and if you don't want to be using the pods or the pod coils, or whatever else. So I got this one, the black marbled one. It at the time was $39.99, and I think from when I looked on the website yesterday it was still $39.99. So it's been like that for a while, and I think the recommended retail price is like £45 or something. I also got the coils with it. You can see it's been opened there, but that's the ones that I had gotten, and they have been the same price for last
Hey there YouTube, good evening, hope you're doing well. Right, short review tonight because it's a pod salt which I'm reviewing and it's pucker juice. Okay, and the liquid is called Blaze but no ice. Okay, so apparently this liquid is a blueberry e-liquid and a raspberry together. So let's give it a taste and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on this salt.
Hey up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sam62 and today we're doing something rather just a bit different. So this is a bit of a showcase onto a e-liquid which I've had made for me. So what we're looking at today guys is one called a gingerbread latte, which was kindly mixed by my good friend Gareth Shrek Vape Reviews. So this is a gingerbread latte with a cinnamon pecan nut tobacco profile flavour. So I'll just give you a bit of a backstory to this guys. So two of my favourite pleasures in life are a nice gingerbread latte coffee from Costa, but there's other coffee shops available guys. Also I do like a nice tobacco style vape. So I've been searching for an e-liquid which combines them both together.
Mine's on the phone.
And we're back with it. So we have got 7, but due to the fact that Sam and his host is limited out due to that reasons, so it is down to the 6.
You get my own back because I picked you two out last week.
Well, it's just a way of promoting you
it's all right.
for the juices out, really.
All right, so we have to get the
go across
wheels
and
now,
watch
don't we?
it.
It'd help.
The Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel.
I just
There
missed
we
out
go.
last week. I missed out last week to MF dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Was that bloody hell. Yeah. Right then guys, best of luck to all you on the wheel, so let's give it a spin.
You know, if I do win, they're going to say it's a fix.
Yeah, they're gonna. You know, for a fact he's gonna go out and it's a fix.
Oh,
Oh,
No, it's going to be Munchkin.
well, it's not a fix.
I couldn't have lost to a better person. She's lovely, Munchkin.
You just missed out to MF last week, and you just missed out to Munchkin.
Munchkin.
Hello,
Yeah.
P stayed mattress.
Right,
What are you doing?
So, hang on, go back there.
We've all had a few of them in this time.
So Munchkin goes into the end of this month's for with the winners. Is that right, JP? Right,
Yep,
I'll mark
so
that down 'cause we forget.
That's down to 2 now, so another 2 for this month, and that'll be our 4. So I've asked Aidan to do facts about him. 3 of them are going to be true. 1's going to be a lie, so he's going to read out what he's got. And
Oh, shit, I've done it the other way around.
What?
Well, you got 3 lies and 1 true.
3 lies and 1
Yeah.
true. Cock. Not you.
Fair enough.
Well, we'll do it that way then.
I've done 3 lies and 1 truth.
Oh,
Well,
do it that way.
we'll do it that way then.
Right.
See
we'll
which
do it
one's
that
true
way.
about you.
So you've got to pick the one that is actually true out of the 3. I thought, in my head, that's what I thought you meant, not the 3 of them are true. Right then, the first one. I sang with Sting in Germany. Number 2, I was in a film that was shown at Cannes Film Festival and won Best Short Film in 2012. Number 3, I played football for Grimsby Town. Number 4, I got to the final of the World Pool Championship in 2015.
Oh, God, that's gone.
What was number 4 again?
Number 4 was got to the final of the World Pool Championship in 2015. I'll read them all again. Number 1
Oh, it's
was...
a good job you said it, because I actually thought you said World Coal Championship.
Yeah,
No, that's a lie, because I hadn't seen you at Golf Up.
Let's go. Number 1, I sang with Sting in Germany. Number 2, I was in a film that was shown at Cannes Film Festival and won Best Short Film in 2012. Number 3, I played football for Grimsby Town. Number 4, I got to the final of the World Pool Championship in 2015.
I'll go for number 2 with Sting, because I think you beat the Germany.
That's number 1.
Number one. I'll go for number 1.
I'll go with number 3.
Well, Grimsby played for Grimsby Town.
At trials.
I'm going for number 2.
So we've got Sting, and we've got played for Grimsby Town, and then we've got number 2. You are totally right, JP. Yes, I was in a film called Cottonmouth.
All right.
Which, just if anybody wants to see the trailer of it, it's there on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Just posted it. You might not be able to click on it because obviously I'm not a spanner, but that's the Cottonmouth.
Well,
JP can sort that one out.
No, because I've got the thing.
Okay, then can you sort it out?
I have put it in.
What's it?
I can put it in
That's
our
micro teams. Is it in that? No.
Oh shit! I'm sharing my screen now. Stop sharing. I didn't mean to share. Sorry about that. I meant to put it in our chat. There we go.
Right, hang on.
So you can see the trailer of it.
Yeah, I'll get on with it. Carry on.
So yeah, 2012. There we go. That was some useless information.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I didn't do it that 3 were true and 1 were not.
Well, it works either way type thing, doesn't it?
But yeah, you did do a tour of Germany, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I've toured Germany 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, I've not just Germany. I've toured all over Europe, which was quite a good giggle.
So would you like to sing with Sting then? Is it
yes, Sting. Yeah, a decent, well-known act, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think you'd be daft not to want to sing with Sting, but yeah, all of it. The touring bit were a good old giggle, and I've had some really good times. I'm really lucky that I've done it. I've travelled all up and down the UK.
So if you had a chance to do a duet with someone, famous one, you just tick that box for you, for with you being a singer yourself. Who would it be then?
If a duet.
Now you can pick anyone, like say past as well as present. So
I'll go on Shrek to put it in chat.
I'd have probably done BB King.
BB King.
Yeah, BB King or maybe Sam Cooke.
Right. Mm.
I've been a bit of Sam Cooke.
Why is that then?
I just love his soully voice. He was an absolute legend, and some of the tunes that he's put out there are absolutely fantastic. Really, really, really good. I love my soul, and obviously I like the Commitments a lot. Their sort of take on the Northern Soul sort of side of stuff. But yeah, no, I'd do it with Sam Cooke or maybe BB King. Above the Cloud says he's here. I'm sorry, I'm here. I'm just editing and listening, guys. He's getting his review up for next week.
Yeah, for his one for next
in the
week.
list.
Oh, Shrek here, we're doing one at 2:30 this morning. That's why he's knackered today.
No. I did it last night.
You uploaded it.
I uploaded it last night. I did schedule it for midday today. Then I thought, well, I got out at Bath and wide awake out at Bath. Needed to drop off some then. Faffing around with phone. I just thought, take it.
Let it go.
I've got 4 up and closes done. I'm just going to do the FaceTime, but I don't know what sort of time I'll get this weekend to do it. So I've got the next one that will be out will be the gas mods, that the cyber that'll be out, which will probably be tomorrow.
But we mentioned this on another live. It might have been last Saturday. Like to me and Gareth, we're buying his own stuff to review, so we're not under any pressure whatsoever. So we can just do them, pick what we want and do them. Are you under pressure from certain companies then? What you send his stuff? How how do you get your head around that? Do you just tell them?
But obviously, 4 years ago, I was in the same position as what you two were in. I used to buy my own stuff to do it. So you do, yeah. You get some companies, but you tell them you put them out when you want to put them out.
Oh right, yeah.
You're not sat down there to be. And a lot of the companies I've worked with for quite a while, so they know you. They know they're going to get a review, and they know certainly not to start saying to you, we want this out by that time, because it'll go out when I get it out.
Yeah.
But just lately, especially over the last year or so, I've been getting out the reviews. They've been coming out maybe 3, 4, 5 a week.
Yeah.
Mixed between juice reviews and hardware reviews. But if as soon as a company starts doing that to you, then it's not fair. You're not getting paid for it. See, a lot of people go, oh yeah, well you get free mods and you get free stuff. Well, I never wanted that at the beginning. If I wanted it, I'd have gone and bought it. You're sending it out there for me to do a review on it.
Yeah.
And you've got to think, you just say that mod's £40. So you're testing it.
Yeah.
You've then got to spend your time, which could be 4 hours, and that's spamming it out, doing your up and closes, everything else like that. So your time's worth. What was it? £5 an hour.
Yeah.
On minimum wage is what? £9.
Yeah. So it's not like a lot of people think, oh, you're getting these free shit, but you're not. You're working for it. Because you're up and closes, and the equipment, you know yourself, the equipment isn't like free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't get sent that to review, do you?
No, you don't get that to review. So it's not free. You've got it's a lot of outlay as well.
That's what we started doing. We'll have to start reviewing stuff like that, what we mentioned earlier on.
That's the
You're going to review the Canon 250D. That's £600 worth of camera.
Yeah, like I am.
Yeah.
So it's like say you've been at it a while now, Aidan. You know, come for juice reviews. Like say when you first started, you must have come and got, oh, this juice is crap, this juice, and you just find that hidden gem type thing. Nowadays, as time's gone forward, it's hard to find that hidden gem. Really, would you say?
There's a hell of a lot of white label stuff that tastes exactly the same. There's a lot of people just rebranding it. It's the same thing. They're getting it from the same place.
Yeah.
And you think, well, I've tasted that already, and you know what it is. I spoke about this quite a couple of weeks back. I love the fact when Nick was in juice. I think it makes a big difference. I know I was talking to Danny MBK. He was saying that he wouldn't want to go back to that because it's a lot simpler for bricks and mortar to have short fills and then just put the nick in it. But I think that if somebody's steeped a juice and it's already got nick in it, it tastes totally different. If it's been sat there, if you think they've done it and then they've steeped it for another 6 months and then it sits on the shelf, you've got a really nice steeped juice.
Yeah.
It's like with short fills. What I do is you always get, short fills, put your nick shot in. And they always say, check it and it's good to go. Not with me.
No.
It's bang juice in. Bang additive, as I call it. Bang additive in. Check it. Put it on the shelf for a week. Because it's like with my Triple Reborn. I hate to bang on about it. Flavor Boss. But if you buy the short pill from them and you put the nick shot in, when you get the short pill from them, it's crystal clear. It is absolutely crystal clear liquid. You put the nick shot in, check it. It's still crystal clear. Yeah, it's technically good to go, but you've got to leave it for at least 2 weeks for it to go that beer colour.
This was clear.
Golden.
Orange.
Yeah, you've got to go wait for it to get to like that orangey colour because that's when all the flavours just develop. Don't ask me how it works. I'm not into chemistry. I'm not into all that crap. I just know that when I mix the Triple Reborn up, I put nick in at the same time. I put it on the shelf for 6 weeks, and 6 weeks later, it's just like banging. It just disappears.
It's like this the new one from Rochford Project. The flavour from that has changed Now he steeped this as well for me, so that it was. I think he said it steeped it for a week and a half before he sent it me. But even from opening that a few days ago to what the flavour is now, it's completely changed as well.
Yeah.
You're not too bad if it's a single flavour. You know, just say it was like a black currant and you stick it in and you leave it for half an hour, shake it. It won't be as good as if you'd left it for, like you said, a week or whatever. But 24 hours is got to be the least. You've got, you know what I mean? Well, I understand if people go buy it and they need that juice, then they're going to stick it in, and 30 minutes later you're going to vape it.
Yeah,
well, you're not going to get the best flavour.
Well, that's why it's handy where you buy two.
Kerno Black DIY. Now you can mix it, you can shake it up, you can quite literally put 100 ml into a bottle, and then give it to somebody. Like I did, I gave it to Danny, Big D Vapes. And he said he got like a lemony taste to it. Now they say it needs about a week to steep. It does. A week later, the flavour profile just changes completely. So when they actually do say steeping time on it, they actually mean there's a steeping time on it.
Well, it's like you, Simon. You're massively into like your tobaccos and stuff like that. Yeah. You'll know yourself that you've got to steep them.
Yeah. Well, I get mine from Basic Liquids, so they come in 60/40, and I say I want it in 6 ml mg, so I put my 72 nick in, and it'll tell you on the bottle you need 8.3 ml or 72 nick to make it up to 6 ml. So when I get these are made custom to order, right? Comes to me, I put my nick shot, my 72 nick in, and put it away for 2-3 weeks. I've got, because it takes me that long to go through one of these, like JP will tell you, in a mouth to lung, and I've got 3 of these on the go. So I've got 3 in there, four with what's been steeping 3-4 weeks. So
you're going to get that flavour that you want. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you, that's, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people I know, I've seen them at expos. They go and buy the juice and they're using it 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
You're not going to get that flavour.
It's the same with vape shops, isn't it? Go into a vape shop, they put the nick shot in, you know, in the shop. Not well, technically not in the shop, but they put the nick shot in. They give it a shake, bang it in tank. Why it don't taste the same? Just give it some time, for heck's sake.
You've got to a lot. To be honest with you, a lot of vaping is time, isn't it? It's like your cotton's going to bed in. The people that have got fresh cotton and go, this doesn't taste right. Your coils, you even when you're using stock coils, they've got to bed in till you get that flavour.
Yeah.
It's all that waiting in it.
I take it you don't DIY then, Hayden?
Little bits, only tiny little bits, and it's only for my dad. But obviously, you know yourself, we're reviewing. You've got that much coming in to review.
So, like me, I would have to the perfect vape for me, which I was trying to get for a couple of years, couldn't find it. So, like I say, Gareth made me mine up. Is there a juice you'd like? What? Yeah, there isn't one around. What you like? What you'd like to have?
Well, we've had the search for the perfect experiment. I love. There was a juice called Moku Yatsu Baltic, my first review, and it was a proper lovely spearmint flavour. Sat down there with a Cool Fire 4 and an ice sub at 35 watts were absolutely brilliant. I could do 30 mils in a night. They were that good.
Right.
Never ever found one like it, and they don't do it anymore. I've tried to search for it. Experiment vape.
Company gone belly up. Company gone.
They were from California, and then when they stopped doing the with the Nick in it, 'cause you used to be able to get them. They were like thin 30 ml bottles.
Yeah.
There was another one called Cuties, and there were another one as well, which was like a gummy bear one.
I've got a few people that know people from that kind of neck of wood, so I'll have a word.
Oh, word, mate! If I can get hold of some of that, I absolutely loved it.
They'll either be able to get hold of some, or they'll be able to get your recipe. And I know that you've tried doing a bit of DIYing.
Well, I went on Benny's. Well, I didn't go on the show. I actually went into the chat. My dad wanted to make the 50 mils into a. He has it at 20 milligram. So obviously with a 50 mil and then putting it in a freebase, he's going to make it really, really harsh. So I went and bought some Nick salt, 72 milligram. So they were saying put 13 point something in. So that's what I did. I made it up for my dad. So we'll see what happens from there.
What do you PG or VG?
PG.
Right. Oh yeah, because he's on mouth to lung into.
Mouth to lung, yeah. So it'll probably bring it down somewhere about 60-40.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing when somebody's on such a high nicotine. It's all right for us who are doing, like if I'm on, obviously I use Nick salts quite a lot, but he only likes basic flavors. He used to have a tobacco when he mixed it with an energy cow, with Hang Scent Golden Tree, actually, and then energy cow, and he couldn't get it anymore.
Graham Mablis says custom vapes used to do that line. Is that the line that you're on about?
Well,
I'll have to have a look.
Wick Addiction actually does a spearmint. It's rather nice actually. However,
I'll have a look at that.
One of Graham's juices that's coming out is a mint, but it's not spearmint. But I'll let you know.
I had one of great. I had what was it? Minted something. That was absolutely gorgeous. That it tasted like a Murray mint.
All right, yeah.
I'll let you know once to come off stream because I ain't allowed to leak any information. Because he'll end up killing me.
We'll talk off stream about it.
It's an off stream
we
thing.
We don't like leaking.
No, he don't like information leaking. If not, I get told off on Betty because I'm not allowed any information these days because I'm nick it for Friday show. So everything's on a hush hush in the department. I don't get told anything anymore.
I wish him all the best with that. I hope it all kicks off lovely for him. It would have been nice if there were an expo somewhere where he could have had it out there as well.
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, you don't think there'll be one in October then?
I can't really see it. If it is, it's only going to be a really, really small one.
Or it might be a virtual one.
Well, that is at the end of the month. There's another virtual one.
Yeah, but
it's Boxwell.
Yeah, that's on at the end of the month. They've done it on a strange set of days as well. They've done Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, the days I'm actually at work, so I can't really.
Well, there's a lot of people. Like, I understand what they did. We had him on as a guest, Vape Around. Patrick's really nice. But yeah, I don't know why they've done it Wednesday. I'll do it over the weekend. The other thing that is still good for, especially such as yourselves as reviewers, you still get to talk to companies.
Yeah.
And that's a good, because obviously with you all being really new, well, obviously you're not JP, but we being new, you haven't had one of them expos where you can go around with a set of cards and introduce yourself, and people can actually see what you've done. It's a lot of people think, like you get your review out there, they're going to see it. They're not necessarily checked it out, or it hasn't come up in the analytics or whatever. They don't know who you are. But if you go to the expo, you can put your card there. You can show them your channel.
I'll be going with my mate Paul Blythe next time. Vape Around magazine. Vapor magazine. He's been giving me passes. Well, he's been offering me passes every year since it started, and every year I just turn around and I'm making an excuse up. Now I've got no excuse ever.
No, it's fantastic. I've gone for quite a number of years.
I bet you've really missed that, haven't you? This past year.
Yeah, well, we mentioned it before. The last one we went to, I went to Paul McCartney. I went, I might not go next one. And then obviously with the COVID kicking off, it was like, right, we ain't got one. So as soon as you ain't got one, I've missed it. It's meeting up with people, just the whole fun of the vaping bit of it. I've missed it all, because we would go. I used to go to obviously the one in Birmingham, the expo, and then I'd go to the Vape Jam, and then I'd go to the Vape, the one that were outside, Vape Fest. So you were sort of like you were every couple of months you were going to an expo and you were meeting up with people where obviously we hadn't had anything.
Which one were the Excel Arena?
That was that's Vape
Vape Jam.
Vape Jam.
Yeah.
See, that went down. The last one I went to there, that went down early. It was just like Juice Jam.
Were they one at Doncaster? A race course?
Yeah, you had one. Yeah, they did two. I didn't go to the first one. My brother did. The second one I went to. You could walk around within like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then a lot of companies left on a Sunday, but it was absolutely glorious when we had that really, really good weather. It just needed organising a little bit better.
A bigger beer tent.
Yeah.
Bigger beer tent. Well, they were next to a club. It were next to.
Even better.
It were actually in the club's grounds. It were Park Social.
Oh, God. Oh, it wasn't race course, and I thought there was one.
No, it were at Park
Oh.
Social Club. There, and the people were. I think they had 3 people camping. You could camp. But the lads who tried to organise it did the best they could do, but I think they didn't quite get it right. There wasn't even like your local vape shops that are all around Doncaster. They didn't even put posters up in there.
Yeah. Oh.
They didn't invite the local vape shops to come and put a stand in there either.
Oh, no, that's not one, is it?
Wait, they maybe not thought of it, because you would think if you're from Doncaster, you might go to like your local vape shops. You'd go there and you go, look, we're doing it. Are you going to come and have a stand?
Yeah.
More stands are better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so we're coming to the time of the show where we have to say our
We haven't had
goodbyes.
Trek's rant yet.
I know, but we're running out of
I'm
time.
not ranting. It's JP. It's
I might save it for tomorrow night, that one.
All right, go on then.
So,
Can't go over.
yeah.
That's
So,
it.
so we're coming to the time where we're going to say our goodbyes. So we're going to start with our guest, Aidan, to say
Big
goodbyes.
love for having me on, all 3 of you. You know that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody. Benny Vapes. I do Benny Vapes. Benny Vapes hands. Thank you so much to everybody in chat for joining us, and also for the spanners looking after us. Big love to you all, and I'll catch you later.
Simon.
Are you passing it to?
I'll pass it off to the wonderful Simon.
Oh, cheers, Aidan. Thank you, Aidan, for coming on. It's I think I've been on 3 lives with you now.
We have, mate.
Oh, this might be 4th. I can't remember. 3 or 4, and it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks for your support, buddy. Also, I'd like to thank everybody in chat, the spanners. I'd like to thank JP, co-host, or the host, and Gareth Shrek Vape Reviews. And take it easy, guys. Keep safe and well, and we'll catch you next week. And I'll pass it to Gareth. Shrek Vape Reviews.
1 second.
Hold on 1 sec.
I'm just trying
What's he up to now? Is he buying stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm not buying stuff. Oh, bugger, I can't find it. Found it. Right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Aidan, for coming on for JP's show tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Cheers, everybody else, as in JP and Simon. Thank you for chat. If it weren't for chat, we won't be here, to be honest. Thank you for not all running to the pub. Everybody's running to the pub tonight. It's glorious. I know it's Baltic outside, but who cares? Tomorrow you'll catch myself, Simon, and JP. I
forgot
won't
about
forget.
that, 'cause
JP forgot on Sunday, and Simon forgot tonight for the Saturday show. Unfortunately, LPC Vapes won't be able to make it due to illness. But I've kind of we've just sorted something out in the last 5 minutes to be confirmed. But the Saturday show is on tomorrow. It's not going to be the 4.5 hours. I'll tell you that now, because I'll be completely blottoed. I'll be net reality blottoed by 3 hours in. I'm on the Live Lounge Liquid show tomorrow from 6:30 to about 7:30, and then Simon show. Quick mention. Yeah, I know, I'm holding stream up. Quick mention, there's the big night in on 9:30. We McTavish, Skimp Vapor, and Bleeding Head. Oh, sorry, the Vaping Head.
That was fucking brilliant when he did that.
That was hilarious. And I will pass it over to JP.
Thanks, Shrek. For you guys, Simon, Shrek, you've been brilliant. It's always a pleasure hosting with you. Aidan, it's brilliant to have you on.
Thanks, brother.
It's some sort of person I love to have on, type thing. You're always very bubbly how you come out with yourself. People in chat, you're all the stars, keeping the chat flowing like you do. As well as that, he's drinking again. like I said, you'll see me again tomorrow night over on Simon 62's Saturday show. After that, you'll see me on the Northern Union Vape show at 9 p.m. on Benny Vape's channel. So I'll see you soon, and happy vaping, and bye for
Catch
now.
you later, guys. Bye for now.
Good night, Ta.
Bye.
Bingo wings.